Balance. Some big names are coming to Bloomington over the next couple of months. Mike Wilcott from the city of Bloomington is here to preview it. And one of those big artists, it seems to be a Grammy Award winning rock band.
Yeah, we've got a lot of things happening. Of course, Men at Work tomorrow night, so we're setting up for that right now on into tomorrow. But Men at Work with Toad the Wet Sprocket and a cool Japanese rock band called Shonen Knife tomorrow night at the arena. So looking forward to that one. And then that'll go right into Sunday at the arena also with Goo Goo Dolls coming in with the Neon Trees for kind of a 90s meets early mid-2000s mashup, which really got a big crowd coming. And we're really excited to see what happens on Sunday with that.
Go Go Dolls. Talk about a silent record-breaking group, right?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I was a teenager when Goo Goo Dolls hit the radio back in like '95. And I love their music. I still like it now. So anytime they come on my car, I'm one to crank it up on those and just enjoy their hits. And of course, Men at Work too. They had some big songs, you know, Who Can It Be Now and Land Down Under, all those kind of things. So people should be excited for a nice lineup of music this week.
They should be, because you all definitely keep it fresh, as the kids would say, I guess. Well, maybe my generation of kids, we say keep it fresh. But you guys also have concert series too, which I think is pretty exciting.
Yeah, so also this week at the BCPA on our front lawn in downtown Bloomington, we have our last of our first Friday concert series for the year. Got a band out of Chicago called How Rude. They're an all 90s cover band, so they play all the songs you know and love. So it should be a lot of fun. That's free to get in if you have a receipt from a local downtown business that day.
I love that.
So to show that when you come in, it's free to get in for you and your guest. Otherwise, it's $5 at the gate. So
did you say it had to be from that day?
Yeah, from that day. So it's all part of the First Friday concept.
That is a beautiful partnership. So why did you choose to have this out on the lawn?
It's just a nice setting. It's in a park setting downtown. So when cars drive by, they can also be like, what's happening? And kind of, if they want to, if they're free, they can stop and come join the fun. It allows for a larger crowd than it does inside. We're not limited by seats and spacing. So if we have 1,500, 2,000 people show up, that's okay.
And you know what? I think this partnership is the perfect example of how you all are really helping the local business in the downtown Bloomington area. I mean, it just seems like it's booming, and a big part of that is thanks to you all.
Yeah, we appreciate that. And the city as a whole has a big, streetscape project going on. The first big thing got done recently, and for the World Cup, they were able to enjoy that. It was really cool seeing how it's being used. And now the next block is getting close to finishing up too. So it's really cool seeing downtown get renovated, upscaled, and more welcoming to more guests.
Yeah, that is very true. So for those who want to participate in the lawn activity specifically, let's say they just come and they pay their $5. Can they purchase anything on site? Will there be vendors, food, snacks?
We've got a really cool thing happening on Friday as well called Bags and Brats. So one of our local charity organizations is hosting a function also during the event to help raise money for their causes. And there's not just bratwurst, there's other grilled items too, even stuff for vegans. So if you've got a special dietary need, we can help with that too. But then a selection of drinks, non-alcoholic, some beer options as well. So again, $5 gets you in, or it's free with a receipt from a downtown business that day.
Talk about inclusion. You guys are doing great things over in Bloomington.
Trying to think it all through.
Yeah, thanks for coming and sharing with us, Mike.
My pleasure.
All right, we'll see you back here for more 25 News Midday in just a bit.